Well, hey there folks, welcome back once again to the Hop House. It's Eddie here, and today I'm going to look at some supermarket beers. Pale ales, IPAs, kind of stuff that you can pick up yourself from your local Sainsbury's and whatnot. If you're brand new to this channel, welcome along to the Hop House. We'll call that because we like hoppy beer and we like house music. If you like either of those, or both, then give us one of those. Give us a like, share, subscribe to this channel. It sounds like your cup of tea. Okay, we're going to Sainsbury's first of all. A couple of weeks back, earlier on in the month, I went up to Yorkshire to see me folks, Mother's Day and all that, and I hit the Sainsbury's in Wakefield. There's actually two Sainsbury's in Wakefield, but the big one in the Trinity Walk. Picked up some clothes from two clothing. I think it's better than George from Asda. George from Asda's really gone downhill. Tesco clothing. See, I'm a bloke, right? I'm a middle-aged bloke, and as you can see, I'm a bit tubby, so it's hard to find clothes. You know, and I hate going clothes shopping. My missus, she's alright, she's skinny and that, you know, well, when I say skinny, she's not, yeah, she's skinny, I suppose, yeah, she's more in shape than I am, put it that way. I don't want to say skinny and offend anyone like she's anorexic or anything, but you know, it's easy for her to go clothes shopping. For men, it's not. Getting that out of the way. Moving on. Do you want to see what we're going to review? Of course you do, that's why you're here. Okay. So I picked this up from Sainsbury's. Virgin beer review, never had it before in my life, never seen it. There was quite a lot of beers missing from the shelf actually at Wakefield Sainsbury's. They had a big Brewdog shrine section, which I thought was a bit odd. It's alright if you like Brewdog, I suppose. But I got this, it's from Brew By Numbers, and it's their 21 Pale Ale. It's coming in 5.2%, and it's just told me it's Citra. I was trying not to sort of see what it was hopped with. There was a previous one, I think it was a number 5, that Brew By Numbers, that was in Tesco. Was it in Tesco or was it Morrison's I picked it up from? I drank it and I thought I've got another can, and I think we had some people around for a barbecue thing and I was DJing and this, that and the other in the summer last year, and I think someone else had the other can. So I never actually got to review it. It was nice though, it was pretty damn good, I remember that. Right, let's get this out in another glass. I think this is £3, £3.50. Beers have gone up slightly in supermarkets. I've noticed £3.50 range, I think. I'm using my Summer Brewing glass. Remember Summer Brewing, my brewery of the year for 2022. I popped in there a few weeks back because my train was cancelled, and I was chatting to the guy, and he goes, "Oh yeah, no, you're the guy that does beer reviews." And I said, "Yeah, I've got a T-shirt from you guys. I need to now buy glasses." Like, "Here, take one." Shouldn't have said that, should I? Probably gonna get in trouble now. Ooh, hello. Hello, we say. Hello, hello, hello. Now, Brew By Numbers. The only Brew By Numbers I've had beer on the channel was the collab, the South, that went into Tesco. In fact, I've got another can of that, the IPA one, in my beer box. I should do that soon, because I've had it a while. But I did the soury one. Everyone was like saying it was rubbish. I thought it was quite good. But this is this one then. So it's got a really decent sized white head on it. It's really hazy. Looks sort of slightly darker than custard, yellowy, orangey, jobby colour. I really like the colour of that. Looks good. Right, let's get some aroma then. Let's put that into there. Let's give it a whiff. See what we can sniff. Now the last Citra beer I had did a few days ago, and it was the Twisted Wheel one, session IPA. It was from Low Cost Beer, and it was out of date. This smells a lot more vibrant. What is the best before on this? February next year. So this was canned in February this year. So this is probably just over a month old. So that's quite fresh. The more I'm jigging it around, the more I'm smelling it, I'm getting lemon, lime and grapefruit. And a bit of orange, like pithy orange. Smells lovely. Citrusy. It's a Citra beer after all. Right, let's get it tried, let's do it. Let's get it drunk. Bottoms up, down the hatch. Oh. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, what a beer. Oh, what a beer. Oh. Mmm. Well, straight away I'm like, right, refill, 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 refill. Wow, that's beautiful. Let me rub my hands together. Ooh, lots of flavour. Citra's a great hop, isn't it? Citra's a fantastic hop. I had my ups and downs with Citra, the Oakham Citra, when I first tried it about, what, nine or so years ago. Made me go, ooh, what's that? But when it's dry hopped in there, rather than kettle hopped, so you don't get all the wah, you get so much more sweet and tropical. Oh, it's divine. That is really good. Now, it's on my to-do list. Hang on, look at me, I'm just going to have another mouthful. Stand by one. Oh, beautiful. Great beer. Whoa, right up my street. Session strength, well, my perfect strength between 4.5 and 5.5 is 5.2. Oh, it's got that lovely mouthfeel. For a supermarket beer, that is quality. It really is quality. I think that Sainsbury's have sort of upped the game. Sainsbury's were late to the party when it came to these 440ml cans that became standard. So you started seeing Vocation and Northern Monk in the likes of Tesco and Morrison's, then sometimes in Asda. Sainsbury's were a little bit late to the party, but they put in their Attic Brew Co. Phenomenal beer. This is phenomenal. Is it anything new? There's been a lot of Citra beers. It's a shame. What I would love to have done, and I know I did a Citra Beer Wars video thing before, but if Tesco and Buxton Brewery, hint Tesco and Buxton Brewery, decided to put the Lupulus X Citra back in, because that was the best Citra beer I've ever had. But I put it up against this, you know. That was it was down as an IPA at 5.4. This is a Pale Ale at 5.2, 0.2% of a difference. This has the body of an IPA. It's, oh. Again, I'm topping it up. I'm putting more in there. It's just superb. Now it's looking really custardy. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, Sainsbury's have upped the game, man. They've got a Polly's beer in there. Couldn't find it. There was a lot of beers that were sold out in the one in Wakefield. I might have to go to one on my way back from work when I get round to it. Don't know when that'll be. Because I've got a lot on coming up. So hopefully I'll get round to it. Hopefully I'll do it and it'll be great. This though is tremendous in terms of the so the mouthfeel. Look, it's knocked me for 6. I don't know where I'm going with this beer review at all. There was something I wanted to say that was a bit off tangent. Excuse me, it's gassing me up with that. But then I'm like, well, I just want to enjoy it. Lovely. I'm 9 minutes in, and I'm not giving you any flavours ever. So down the middle of the tongue, you're getting a little bit of sweetness from the malt. Down the sides of the tongue, you're getting that lemon lime, that grapefruit that's known. There is like a half mango, half orangey presence in there that makes it. The mango makes it a little tropical, but the orange brings it back to the sort of a bit of a pith of an orange, a bit of citrus. It's Citra hop after all. So all those flavours combined, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful beer. You know, this is £3.50 beer, Brew By Numbers. I need to drink more Brew By Numbers beers. They're not something that I can get regularly around here, apart from in, you said, supermarkets. I remember that number 5 one being really nice. It had to be good, because I'm sure it was in Tesco, and it was always sold out. So when I picked up the 2 cans, I thought, oh, okay, yeah, I'll review it. And then I had one of this, and then the next thing I knew, we had a big blooming bucket with ice and loads of beers in, and someone else had picked out the other one, and I was like, oh well, I just had to pick another one up from Tesco for reviewing it on the channel, and I never did. Which is a bit gutting, really, because it was a good beer, but that is phenomenal. That's really good. Right, coming back to, it's always been a dream of mine. Well, not a dream, but I wouldn't say a dream as such, but the Bermondsey Beer Mile, right? So Brew By Numbers, they're based in Bermondsey, right at sort of towards the bottom of the Bermondsey Beer Mile in London. I think I'm gonna need a lot of money to do it. What do I mean by the Bermondsey Beer Mile? If you've not been down to that part, you sort of get off at, it's just to the south of sort of Tower Bridge, London Bridge area, and then it's literally railway arches underneath the railway line. I can't remember the name of the station. Is it Southwark? It's not Victoria. It's sort of, it's near Southwark area, and then and Bermondsey, and then you head, literally follow the railway lines, and you cross over a road either side of it, and there's breweries there. Anspach and Hobday, or Hobday and Anspach and Hobday, I believe. They're there. Cloudwater's got a tap room there. Brew By Numbers is right at the bottom end. 4 Pure a bit further down as well. And there's independent sort of craft beer bars and shops and things like that. And I think sometimes they have sort of local musicians that play outside. I don't know whether that's just buskers or what it is. But it's supposed to be a tremendous day, and the whole stretch is a whole mile. Some are in close spaces, so you know your railway arches, your units under the railway arches and viaducts, yeah. So you might have 2, 3 together, but then you might have to walk 5 minutes to get to the next one, or you might have to cross the road and go under the bridge, and it's on the other side. But it's supposed to be really good, the Bermondsey Beer Mile, and I'd love to go, love to do it, love to experience Brew By Numbers. I believe Salt Beer Factory, that's one of the locations where they've opened up one of their London tap rooms as well. And I think they're opening a second brewing site down south. So it'd be interesting to put London beer up against beers from Yorkshire. You know how they're brewed, because Yorkshire beer's the best. Sorry. Bit biased. That though, right, coming back to this beer, so yeah, I'd love to do the Bermondsey Beer Mile. But I don't think it'd be a cheap day out. It's London. London prices, mate. Maybe you could all like sponsor me to do it or something, you know. Be a bit like London Waiting, just cover my train costs. That was a joke, by the way. I don't expect any money from anybody. Only joking. Right then, that beer then. 2 thumbs up. I've got to fling some feet in the air. Do you know what? I'm going to give it all 4, yeah. 2 thumbs up, 2 feet. 4 thumbs out of 4. That's one of the nicest beers I've had out of the supermarket this year. Sometimes, you know, you look at other hops that you have and this, that and the other and da-da-da, but sometimes when you come back to something like Citra, and if it's done really well, like that is, it's superb. Ta for watching, like, share, subscribe, we'll see you next time. Ciao for now, people. That's good.